I've got the MobileBurn web page loaded up here on the browser. You can see the optical controller makes it a little bit easier to navigate than with a D-pad since there's no touchscreen here. It does seem to jump around a bit though. Let's zoom out. I'm going to use the keyboard controls. The pound key zooms out. You can still use the D-pad. You can hold it down to scroll quickly. Renders the page quite nicely. You can see the little pop-up overview mode. Makes it easier to see where you are on the page when you're scrolling around quickly. Let's tighten up the zoom level a bit here. And click through. Load up a new page. This is over Wi-Fi in spite of the fact that we have a very solid AT&T 3.5G connection. See the pages come up pretty nicely. This is a review of the Google Nexus One I just posted earlier today. And there happens to be a video at the bottom of it, so we'll take a look at that. See how it comes across. Definitely a little flaky navigating with the optical mouse controller. The video does appear to be loading up okay though. See if I turn up volume and hear it.
The Google Nexus One, built by HTC. Google direct to market, direct to consumer.
So it's working pretty well.
Smartphone.
I think maybe if we
So let's open up the box.
if I could navigate out of it, I might be able to
right here. All
zoom
wrapped
in.
up in.
I just loaded it
This is Michael Orl of MobileBurn.com, and we just
on the
received
Google site,
the Google
or
Nexus
the
One,
YouTube site
built by
rather.
HTC.
Just trying to get a full screen.
Google's
There we go.
First,
Finally
officially
got the full
direct to
screen.
market, direct to consumer Android smartphone. So let's open up the box, see what we have.
Let's jump back to the home screen.
Got the phone.
You can see it's still playing in the background, or you could hear it rather. If we long press the home screen button, you get this nice little pop-up. Allows you to jump back and forth between running applications.
Itself right here, all wrapped up in plastic, as you can see. Oh, it's already powering on. That's kind of strange. I don't remember pushing a power button. Let's
And you can see there's also a visual history. So not a bad browser, considering the limits of not having a touchscreen. The hardware controls for zooming and such on the keyboard make it work a little bit better. Kind of disappointed in how the optical mouse pointer control is functioning though. Really skips around a lot. It's quite difficult to use, but again, not a total loss in terms of a browser. It's still pretty decent. So I'm going to start up the camera by pressing the right hand soft key. 5 megapixel autofocus camera. There's no dedicated shutter button though, but Nokia has cleverly used the optical D-pad in the center of the controller here. So as soon as you sit your finger on it, it automatically focuses. And you just press it the rest of the way to take the picture. Really well done. Can use the D-pad to bring up menus and go through and change modes. Like I could change flash mode here to always on. Move up and change the scene modes to maybe macro or portrait mode. Or even switch to video. So we'll record a quick video here. This is a video we're shooting on the Nokia E72 just to see what it looks like. Hit the stop button and play it. This is a video we're shooting on the Nokia E72 just to see what it looks like. The audio sounds quite good coming out of there. It's really clear even for considering that it's just coming from a built-in speaker on the back of the phone. This is the gallery app. I'm going to pull up the gallery of images. Looks like there's some test items on there. Use the D-pad up and down for page up, page down, left and right just scrolls through it. Nicely done visually. Tap on one to see it full screen. And you can still move back and forth between the images with the D-pad. I've added 2 Gmail accounts to the phone, one configured as Exchange, the other is normal Gmail. This pulls up the Nokia messaging application. It's really nice, sorts things, collapsible by dates and weeks and things like that. Easily switch to folders or switch to a different account. Now I'm in the email for Exchange account. I can move over and switch sort order as well. Pull up the message. It's a very simple message from Facebook just saying I need to respond to people. Some of the cool options here. Obviously you can flag the message and mark it as read or unmarked, or move it or something like that. You can use the keyboard shortcuts for that, but also you have this read option here.
Email from Facebook. Subject. Your friends are awaiting your response.
Now, of course, it said Facebook. You would think
Email contains no text.
you would think it would be able to say Facebook, but
Reading completed.
nonetheless, still pretty cool. Nokia Messaging is a fine email application in general, so it's really going to be good for a nice business device like the E72. Let's take a quick tour through the main menu. See calendar, contacts, call log, and of course the internet web browser. If you notice, a number of these have little circles in the upper right hand corner of the icon. That indicates that they're actually running, and if we hold down the home key here, you'll see them listed. You can actually close a running application by moving to it and then hitting the delete key, which will exit it out. And then when you're done, you can just hit cancel. Now you see there's a couple less running. Here's the OV store. Have to download and install it the first time through, which is kind of annoying. And we're finally done. Took much longer than it should have. Installations have been taking an awfully long time on this device. The OV Maps update was ridiculously long as well. So here we are. The main screen, you can see it's on recommended applications tab up there. Looks like we can turn left and go through different categories, which is kind of nice. Here's some games. Scroll down through the list. Not a bad app store. Definitely not as slick as some of the touchscreen capable ones. Definitely easier to move through with a finger than a D-pad, but still pretty nice looking overall. Go back to the main menu. Here's the Office application. Dictionary, copy of Quick Office, font magnifier, calculator. A number of nice things in here, including a PDF reader. The email we've already seen. Here's where the control panel is, where most of the settings are. It's a little bit better organized than prior devices. You can see there's the mode switcher. You can configure how it works. Profiles as well. And themes. And of course there's themes that you can set for both different switch modes. You can change the menu view. Right now we're on the grid view. You could also change that to a list if you wanted to. There's a active standby theme is what we've been using. There's a basic theme, older looking, and then of course a talking theme. Let's activate that and see what that looks like.
Menu. Standby mode.
So here you
All
can see
features.
it's reading off everything we do.
times. Clock. Call features. Clock.
This is actually the main menu of the
Message reader.
phone, the standby screen. So let's see if we can
Menu.
jump to the menu and turn that off before we go crazy. And put that back to active standby. And there we are. So that's our very quick unboxing and first time look at the Nokia E72. Nice messaging device, crisp, sharp screen, even if it's a little bit small. Cool that it has the optical controller as well as a mechanical D-pad. I really like that. Nice build quality, really feels solid. 5 megapixel focus, autofocus camera with flash. You got voice dialing here in between the volume controls. A good business device overall. And obviously it's compatible with AT&T's 3.5G high-speed data network as well. So again, that's the Nokia E72, and I'm Michael Orrell for MobileBurn.com.